just finished your 12th standard? Are you interested in finance? Has this CFA exam crossed your mind but are wondering, how do we do this? When can we start? When should we start? Etc. etc. If these thoughts are running in your mind, then you have to keep watching this video. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a roadmap kind of sorts for CFA exam after 12th standard. So everybody who's just passed their 12th standard and is thinking about CFA, this video is specially for you. So let's get straight to it. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button. If you've ever liked my work, even ittu sa, then it would really mean a lot if you join my community. If you're already a part of this channel, then thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. So 12th standard kids, I know a lot of you have got your results recently. Some of you might be getting it and a lot of things are running in your head. The 12th standard board results, oh my god, अब क्या इससे हमारी लाइफ शेप होगी, क्या इससे हमारी लाइफ डिपेंडेंट होगी? Hold on, let me tell you one thing. Are your 12th standard board results important? To a certain extent, yes. One, because it is your hard work and everybody wants to see results for their hard work. So it is honestly 90% important only for that. And the remaining 10% is important कि हाँ एक initial college मिल जाता है. That's that. उसके अलावा in the future how important is it? It's 50-50. मैक्सिमम आपके फर्स्ट जॉब तक देखा जाएगा कि आपको 12th स्टैंडर्ड में कितना मिला. Other than that, believe me, nobody's gonna care how much did you get. Having said that, let's answer the first question for this roadmap. Do your 12th standard marks matter for the CFA exam? The answer is very simple. Nope, it does not matter. As long as you have passed your 12th standard, it's good to go for CFA. They don't care whether you passed in 40% or 99.9%. By the way, जिसको 99.9% मिला, congratulations. Actually 40% वाले को भी congratulations. Pass तो हो गए ना, good for you. So yes, marks don't matter at all. You could have gotten anything in your 12th, you could have gotten anything in your 10th, and you can still go ahead and do the CFA exam. Next question, when can you do the CFA exam? So the eligibility says that you can start giving your CFA level 1 24 months before graduation. Very, very simple. If the course that you go ahead with is a 3-year course, then you can give your CFA level 1 in your second year. If the course that you're going to go ahead with is a 4-year course, then you can give your CFA level 1 in the third year. Very, very simple, right? And you can give level 2 in the next year, level 3 in the next year. That's the rule. Not in 6 months, you'll have to go year wise if you're starting after 12th immediately, right? So I made a detailed video on eligibility to explain this point. I'm adding the link in the related description. Check it out. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, a lot of people also ask, which course should we take in 12th in our graduation that will help us in CFA? So now, first things first, you can take any course. Even if you decide to go for arts or science, it is fine. The CFA per se doesn't have any rule that you need to only come from a commerce background or you only need to come from a finance background. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Even if you're doing medicine and you decide to switch to CFA, you can. So can you do some course? No, you can literally go for any. Which course is probably better? Now, to be very honest, in India specifically, there is no core finance course mostly in the general public. Of course, there are some colleges that do offer that, but I'm talking about a more broader perspective. The usual commerce courses that we see, the regular BCom, BAF, BMS, BBI, yes, BFM, they don't really have too much of CFA for that matter. Not even, I would say, 10% of that syllabus in any form is covering the CFA. Little bit maybe terminology help hogi. So I usually tell people, go for the course that you are most interested with. If you want a very good package, in my head, I would go for somebody who is complementing a finance skill. So CFA is going to teach you all the technical financial skills. Why not learn a management skill or a business skill like a BMS or a BBA? Because that will add as a complementary skill to it. That is just an opinion from my end. Having said that, the closest to the CFA curriculum, slightly closest maybe would be a BFM. Maybe. Again, like I said, not everything, slightly closer than the other commerce courses. Does that mean that somebody doing science will really suffer? No. In fact, when you actually get to work, those people might even do better. You never know, because they will have one more industry ka knowledge. So they can invest in that industry better than somebody who just comes from a commerce background. Also, in fact, a lot of science students, I think engineers will be very good with quants and all. जो CFA के लिए काफी heavy subject है in level 1 and level 2. So एडवांटेजेस हर कोर्स में कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा थोड़ा मिल जाएगा. इन आर्ट्स साइकोलॉजी सिखाते हैं, CFA level 3 behavioral investing is such a huge thing. So something will be beneficial eventually. Don't think too much about it, is what I would say. Go for the course that you are really very passionate about or you are connecting with the most. Just go for that and you'll be sorted. When should you start studying for CFA? So ideally, I would say if you are sitting in your second year, if you have decided for sure that I want to sit for the second year, in my second year for the CFA level 1 exam, I would say start preparing exactly 1 year before. Now, usually I tell people 6 to 8 months is a good time, and it is. But since you have the benefit of time, it is just better that you buy in more time. Also, because you will have other things to adjust in college life. तो पहली पहली बार आओगे, थोड़ी मस्ती होगी, थोड़ी चिलिंग होगी, थोड़ी बंकिंग होगी, थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज होंगी, एंड ये होनी भी चाहिए. दे आर इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर योर ग्रोथ, राइट? सो डोंट हेजिटेट टू डू दैट, बट बिकॉज यू विल बी डूइंग दोज थिंग्स, यू विल नीड अ लिटिल लॉन्गर टाइम, एंड देयरफॉर 1 year is a good amount of time to take, right? So take 1 year in my opinion. If you can't take 1 year, थोड़ा कम टाइम हो रहा है, it's also fine, but 1 year is advisable. Now, another question that a lot of you ask: should you do classes? Will we pass without classes? Will we fail without classes? Now, ideally, because you're already studying and you're already doing one thing, if you can afford it and if it is convenient for you, if it is something you've been doing throughout, that is, आप throughout एक ट्यूशन वाले बच्चे थे and आपको आदत है, then yes, go ahead for classes. It is just convenience. Classes are pure convenience. You are just buying out a certain level of convenience because कोई और देख रहा है कि पहला सब्जेक्ट कौन सा, सेकंड सब्जेक्ट कौन सा, कोई और है जो आपके परफॉर्मेंस को ट्रैक कर रहा है समवेयर, एंड आप एक अकाउंटेबिलिटी फैक्टर रखते हो. सो फॉर दैट रीजन, if you want and if you can, classes are always advisable because it's just convenient. Having said that, if it is out of your affordability, if you're a person who's good at self study, who prefers self study, then without a doubt go for self study. If you can't afford it, without a doubt go for self study. Will you still pass? Yes, you can. CFA टीचर नहीं देने वाला एग्जाम, आपको ही देना है. एंड ऑफ द डे यू हैव टू स्टडी. खाली एक कन्वीनियंस निकल जाएगा, आपको थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा पढ़ाई करना पड़ेगा खुद से. जो वो बच्चे को कन्वीनियंस मिल रहा है कि उसको बने बनाए अगर डाउट्स है, ही कैन आस्क इट टू समबडी. यू विल हैव टू फाइंड वेज टू गेट योर डाउट सॉल्व्ड. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. नो रॉकेट साइंस. Now, one thing I'm gonna add here that a lot of you don't talk about, but it is very, very important. Understand one thing. If you have to ever choose between CFA and your graduation, make sure your graduation is kept at a pedestal. Even though the CFA exam is very, very reputed, understand one thing: you need to be a graduate to get even basic employment anywhere, right? Like, that is gonna be the first degree that people will see even over your CFA. So make sure your graduation is primary. CFA or anything that you decide to do otherwise is complementary, is supplementary, right? So if it comes to a point where you're like, I can't manage my college and CFA, choose your college for then. Do the CFA exam later. That is also fine. ऐसा कुछ नहीं, कोई rat race नहीं. हमने मन में ज़्यादा बनाया जितना reality में नहीं है. Go for that. Also, make sure that you are actually living your college life, like I said, and not just bunking and chilling. वो तो हाँ करो ही, because ये दिन कभी वापस नहीं आएंगे. But be active in college. Don't completely skip college for CFA, because even your activeness in college, even how uh, involved you are in activities in your college, is gonna shape your personality, is gonna be a part of how people will see you when they are recruiting you, is gonna be a part of how you will be if you decide to do your own business. It is very, very underrated, but it is very, very important. Follow a simple rule: 80-20%. 80% focus will be on college, 20% on CFA. Why am I saying? Because थोड़ा तो आपको yes sacrifices करने ही पड़ेंगे somewhere or the other, maybe closer to the exam, 2-3 months before the exam. Those things will obviously be a part of it because that's what the CFA exam demands. But mostly try to make sure that your number one priority is college at all times, your graduation at all times, and CFA will come number two, which will then slowly become a number one part of your life in the future. With that, I'm ending this video. If there's any other point for you 12th standard kids that I have missed or you have running in your thoughts कि यार ये भी बता दो Tanishka, ये भी बता दो, ये भी बता दो, then please ask me in the comment section. Maybe we'll do a part 2 of this, or I'll answer to your comment in the comment section. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Quick reminder, I post long videos every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, wherein I help young professionals like you navigate through the early career problems. I also share lifestyle videos once in a while and daily vlogs on shorts. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.